are really entertaining and likable. Dude, thank you so much. It's always nice getting nice words. You are wonderful and a good guest. I don't know what to say. Welcome back to the best of 69, the hashtag HTC best of 69, of course. And we are in game number 7. Spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map. Series now being tied up 3-3, as we can see at this top. It's going to be Team Liquid's Bunny.
In the top right, as the red Zerg, it's Liquid Snute.
Okay, so this was the map we got to see in the Team Liquid map contest. A couple of things to point out right away. There are little islands on the outside of the edges of the map, but you actually can't land here. We were wondering about this and I tested it, and you can't like pick up, unload, heal up, and go back to the main or anything like that, sadly. But Moonlight Madness is one of these maps that has back rocks, and when I say back rocks, I mean a lot of back rocks. Now, your main is kind of exposed at first glance, and this looks really scary. But keep in mind, if someone were to rush you from those back rocks, they have to take care of one of these massive 2,000 health pool debris with armor and all that to get through you. Plus, you've got a rock tower that you can knock down fairly easily. So it's going to be a little bit scary later on, but not so bad initially.
Yeah. I mean, apparently they didn't watch any of the Team Liquid map contests, and they didn't play, of course, so they're kind of getting their first glimpse of this map too. But you know, at first glance, this happened in the last Team Liquid map pool. At first glance, you look at the back rocks, you're thinking like, oh god, back rocks, like that's so stupid. When really it's back rocks, and then you get to the main base. So it takes a while. It's not the same.
You know, the thing that was kind of depressing about the Team Liquid Map contest, just kind of going back on that for a second, was we did see a lot of kind of quick games. You know, players didn't want to test the maps; they wanted to win. So weird cheeses here and there, big aggressive all-ins out of Protoss. We never really got to see Moonlight Madness tested, and I think of all of the maps, like this wasn't such a bad one compared to some of the others. So I would kind of like to see this not be an abrupt game. Like, honestly, if we're going to have to pick and choose some of, like, the 20-plus minute long games, this is one of the ones I'd like to see it on, just because we never got to during that contest. But we have Oh, sorry. I'll let you go.
It was one of the most least played maps, so I was going to chime in with.
The most least played map?
Yes.
It's like you with your, like, yeah, no. It's just like, damn it, Zombie Grub. All right. Get a $5 donation coming towards the prize pool for Bunny and Snute. It comes from Ronin of Dreams, and it says, "Tonight we dine on Zerg." Ace Fork, go Bunny. Massive love for both players and for Base Trade TV for casting the event. Well, thank you for helping these players get some money for that prize pool. It's up to, what are we up to now for this? $276, guys. For these two players. They'll be split 69% for the winner, 31% for the loser. That was actually based upon Snute's suggestion, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. This guy is so just in a... It's like 12 years old, this guy.
Oh my god. I love the Ghost Academy.
Yeah, So what do you think? What do you think comes of this? Like, we've seen actually Ruff do some funny builds with ghosts, but that's usually...
He's Terran.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Bunny's gonna really do with this. I mean, I'm glad that he's showing us some fun builds, but I guess queens are cyanic. You could snipe a queen. It's like one of the few units in the game you can actually use snipe on. Maybe it's a nuke rush, but at the same time, like, I don't know how you pull that off on a map like this.
I don't know how you pull it off versus Zerg. Actually, TVT. I've seen this happen.
What if? Hang on. What if it's the EMP the queens? This is no transfuses for a push. I have no idea what Bunny's doing, man. I have no idea what Bunny's doing with this.
This will win, no problem. No transfuses, no winning for queen. Like,
right?
Zerg, right? Like, seriously.
Good luck putting creep tubers down, Snute.
Oh, you just keep EMPing. That's the most annoying thing in the world. Can you imagine being the Zerg player? Like, herp, let me go spread my creep, EMP. What the hell? This happens like 5 times in a row. Ah, that's like the stupidest use of cloak I'd ever see, probably.
No, well, good luck. Okay, the rock tower won't be broken down, but these are like the 2 last units you would ever see attacking rocks conventionally: a Ghost and a Reaper. I guess in fairness, for those who don't know, Ghosts actually have surprisingly good damage versus light. Problem is the attacks are slow. That damage really goes underappreciated. But you can two-shot a worker with ghosts. Now, does Snute recognize that sound coming out of the bunker, or does he mistake that? No, he sees the Ghost Academy. All right.
Yeah, no, he does. Oh, he's only anti-air was a Marine and the Ghost, and obviously you'd show the Ghost, so there was almost no chance that Overlord wouldn't get a good scout into the main base. But, like, what do you even do? Like, what?
Wow, you know what's actually phenomenally stupid? My EMP idea is so bad because EMP literally costs 3 times the amount of a creep tumor. So the Queen would regenerate energy 3 times for more creep tumors before you could EMP again. Oh,
so apparently he does this on stream. Let's give us some lessons here. That he ghost drops.
Well, I mean, it was assumed to be a drop with the medevac. I mean, like I mentioned before, Ruff does versions of this versus Terran. I don't think this is so crazy, but I just think it's a little bit crazy without Cloak. So it's somewhat limited on what it can do. But I guess, again, like, 3 ghosts will snipe queens. Snipe deal bonus damage for psionic, which queens are, so bim bam boom. Aside of that, I mean, they're pretty tanky, so Lings aren't going to kill them too quickly.
No, and as long as you kill the queens, then you can't kill the medevac.
Yeah.
So you could just continuously run around with it.
It's weird either way. We're about to see this come underway, though. Again, they will, I guess they can't two-shot workers because the Zerg regen.
He thought there was going to be Cloak.
Man, Snipe is so sick when you... I really wish Snipe was usable against other units. You know, Nathanius went on a bit of a rant about this when we were hanging out with him the other night, and I agreed with him on all points. Like, I wish Snipe was more viable to make things like this is cool. I want things like this to be more, like, real strategy.
It's a real strategy. Strong Terrans have ghosts, Rifkin.
Yeah, and real women have curves. I've heard it before. Alright, we got a $2 donation coming from Chrysler, by the way. Says, this will be awesome. Rip Rifkin and Rip Zombie. The bunker looks like it dies on the other side of the map. Sorry, while this is going on, a bit of a bus goes through. Depot's getting a little bit low. SCV's pulled into the fight, but, you know, there's no ghost at home to defend. He's still got these fighting on the other side of the map. He's gonna kill that queen, gosh darn it.
He needs ghosts back at home. He needs to get them.
Oh, the tank actually pops out.
There's so many Lings coming out.
It does get the wall up, though, so, I mean, maybe this doesn't get too out of hand. Needs some production, though. Everything's just building reactors. Yeah, a lot of SCs are down. Might have a 3rd CC, so maybe that'll help bridge the gap. I don't... What is going on over here? He's chasing the medevac with a spore crawler because there's still queens. Oh, this is so stupid.
You know what Snute really needs to take care of these ghosts?
Let's hear it. What stupid thing is stupider than ghosts?
Ghostbusters.
Someone call Bill Murray, guys. A, he's needed. B, he's found a new apprentice in Zombie Grove.
Alright, well this is gonna end
Snipe
soon.
is so good versus Psionic. Oh, that was a big...
Yep, that happened. It's just, I don't think Snute or Bunny does not have the follow-up push that could have been really sick if everything had gone according to plan. You know, you kill all the queens, they get really just, you know, out of control. I mean, even still building spore crawlers, I'm the Prince of Mind to do that was kind of impressive. But once you get rid of the medevac, then the ghosts aren't a problem. And if the ghosts aren't a problem, then you can calmly decide that I can drone at X time and Ling rush at Y time, and their pushes won't scare me, which is what's happening.
Ah, the tank sieges up, but the depots are down, so it's gonna die. Yo, I applaud Bunny for this cool move. Like, there's still drops going down over here, but I mean, this has been so hard to clean up. This has been so hard for him to recover off of in any capacity. He might have that 3rd CC, but I don't know, the SCV losses almost feel too monumental at this point.
I think so. He's got like a very small drop trying to do something, but does he even have stim? It does have stim.
If this drop could kill 40 drones, you know, put him back on course, but, you know, it's actually doing a surprisingly good job. Takes out that queen. How many queens have died, actually? Because snipes were 7 queens deep, because, of course, snipes were a big part of the play. What he might do here that could be kind of cool is try and chip down the rocks, but there's too many links to let him do that. There's a lot of what ifs, but I think the main thing we're looking at is how does Bunny slowly lose this game?
Yeah. This is the time for the emergency nuke, clearly.
$2 coming from Billy the Kid, SC2, says, I'll be waiting for Zombie Grove's ice cream video. What ice cream?
Wait, what? How much did you give me?
It didn't give you anything, but $2 towards Snute and Bunny, but what's this ice cream video?
Oh, damn it, okay. He said he'd give me $100 if I took a a video of me, a 30-minute video of me just eating ice cream with
Just
Weather
like-
Channel music.
Just like staring at the camera, like.
I could totally do that.
There's a guy who eats carrots on YouTube. That's all he does. He's got like 8,000 videos of him just eating carrots for like 8 minutes.
Oh, I could do that too.
I was just saying, like, you could, I'm sure there's people who appreciate you eating ice cream for whatever reason. This drop's not going to happen. Still trying to poke around here to the north. I'm surprised that Medivac's alive with 2 health. Oh my god. Bunny play as cost effectively as possible.
He's pulling some things off, man. It's quite impressive.
I mean, if we're seeing one thing kind of displayed out of this game, all silliness aside, because the ghosts were a bit funny to watch, honestly, Bunny's control has been on point. These drops have been doing too much damage for what little there's been involved with them, and it's a shame that he had fallen behind from the ghosts. Much less less the ghost, more the run-bys.
He really fell behind in the get ghost.
No, he fell behind in the defend while you have ghosts out on the map category. He fell behind in the don't lose your natural string of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I feel like tanks actually might be a cool, another cool map for tanks. You know, like again, abusing these positions as he sees them.
Yeah, I mean,
certainly doesn't
this is
pre-plan
cool.
these things.
You know, maybe he did. Maybe Bunny was like, I'm gonna check out all 69 maps and plan accordingly for every single one. I mean, neither of them.
Researchers on them.
Neither of them played in Lake and League yesterday. Neither of them did any tournaments yesterday. I'm just saying, that's a full day to study.
Oh, hey.
Trying to draw these back into the tank fire again. Really nice positioning out of Bunny. He's letting these tanks do wonders. And God, Zombie Grip, he's kind of catching up in workers. He's got a third base down. I swear, if Bunny comes back in this game, I'm gonna lose it. And not because like I love Bunny or hate Snute or anything like that, but this is too damn impressive. To have a ghost opening, a terrible defense on your natural, be down to like 17 SCVs at some point and still pull this back? Terran OP, right? Only solution.
Well, you know, Snute got a Spire not too shortly after the ghosts died, I thought. And he just, I just don't believe he got like muted that quickly afterwards. He was dealing with the drops mainly with Lings for a while when he could have potentially done a bit better. But now the mutas are out. And now, you know, the drop shouldn't be doing as much. But they did bridge a very big gap, and it is quite impressive.
The respect to Bunny for not just like dealing a bit of damage or whatever, but like really abusing the terrain here. Taking advantage of these rocks, not knocking them down. Meanwhile, this is going on, unfortunately, because he's been tunnel vision on this portion of the map, Snute is kind of just spread creep like nuts everywhere else. Takes another base down here to the south. Bunny scans it actually to see it. And map control definitely going towards the favor of Snute. Bunny down in supply, but, you know, unlike what we saw in that previous game, Snute's not rolling around with 30, 40 banelings. He doesn't have a ton pre-burrowed. It's really a small amount, and honestly, Bunny might not even need to split. Like, there's no lings to help this. He can just move into the banelings.
It's still an uphill battle, as the creep is very far along. The supplies are still definitely in favor of Snute, and Snute can go ahead and just start abusing mute accounts, really.
So, would you say Snute has the element of supplies?
I do say
that.
that.
Oh, no. Not again. Bunny, build a bunker or something, please. What's going on?
That's pretty bad.
Well,
the upgrades are very similar, just like both of them.
Oh, that tank. That tank was focus fire onto the banelings, but even then, yeah, there's just too many mutas. This was almost a really sick game out of Bunny. Almost. But GG and Snute will once again reclaim the lead in this series with 4 points to his name. Now, someone's asked me to